We're going to pop over here. I'm going to do the shoulder press machine. And that way I can just focus on the pressing movement. I'm going to try to do a set heavy and then a set light. Exact same lion style. I already have it set, 165 pounds. Going for 8 to 12. Give my shoulders another second here. This is a really cool machine. Most shoulder press machines push straight up. And what happens when you have that force coming straight down your spine is you get this curve sometimes in your back. And this machine is really, really cool because you lay down on it. I'm pressing backwards like this. And what happens is I actually don't have any strain at all on my back, and I can really just focus on my deltoids. So I think it's a really cool design. Okay, let's get into a set. Stable base. I'm going to drive up with those shoulders. Keep tension. Couple more, come on. Yep. Come on, come on. I don't think I could even get another half rep out of that. I took that right to failure. I don't know, some people hate the grunting and moaning in the gym, but I think if you take yourself to failure and take yourself to this point, it's kind of part of it. It's kind of hard not to. And if you just watch that set and you're thinking to yourself, oh wow, he's going way harder than I do. Well, maybe you should consider going a little harder in your next workout and taking the muscle to actual failure and not just going through the motions. We're going to hit a light set, 75 pounds. On my board, while I'm resting, I'm going to show you the board again because I want to reiterate here how important it is to track your weights. And all my clients and all my online clients, I have it right on their phone, which shows what exercise you're doing, shows how to do that exercise, and it has you track those weights, and it saves your progress every single time. So if you don't know what you did last time, how are you supposed to progress? So I have written down all the weights that I want to do today based off of last time and my rep ranges. So for the shoulder press machine, last time I probably hit 160, so today I want to try 165. And then for my light set, I think I was doing 60, now we're going to try 75. The whole point of it is progressive overload. I'm trying to get better every time. Either I can get stronger in the amount of weight that I'm lifting, I can get more reps in, I can maybe have better form, I can maybe have a slower tempo. It doesn't really matter. The point is something every time is getting better. If you do the same weights all the time with the same reps and the same technique, how are you going to grow, right? But if you are taking the muscle to failure, you'll find that weight just feels a little bit light next time. So that's how it works. But it's very important to write down, whether it's in your notepad or on the app, like for my workouts, I write down exactly what I did last time. All my clients, they know what they did last time when they come in, and that way we can beat it and we can work on improving every single time. So that's my goals for these workouts, are these numbers, if you're confused on what's going on there. So let's go back to that shoulder press machine. I'm doing the 75 for reps. And the goal is, again, 20 to 30 under constant tension. That means I am not locking out at the top. I'm keeping tension on the shoulders. And on the bottom, I'm making sure not to, or try not to, touch the weight stack as much as possible. Because when you touch, the weight stack goes all the way down, I'm at rest. We want to try to be working this whole time. Don't let your body rest. I see in the gym people do 10 reps, then they'll rest. and then they'll do another 3. Just do 1 set. Just go all out until you can't do another one. No point in resting. The whole point of working out is to take a muscle to failure. So don't stop short of it. Keeping tension. Went a little too far there. Just focus on my deltoids moving that weight. Feeling that burn. My muscles are being poisoned. I'm just gonna fight it off. Come on. Taking it right to failure. So here we are. I've done a lateral raise, I've done some rear delts, I've done a front raise, and then a shoulder press. And really my deltoids are pretty crushed right now. All right, that lateral raise kind of mostly hit that lateral fiber or medial delt. I hit the rear delts on that rear delt raise. Front delt raise hits the anterior, and then shoulder press again kind of hits everything, but mostly that outside. My delts are feeling pumped up, feeling good, and it's time to move on. I think those 4 exercises took us, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes. That's it. So moving on to the next muscle group, which is going to be traps. I train traps. I train upper traps, I should say, with shoulders, because they're involved so much in pressing movements, even lateral raises really. And then I train lower traps on my back day. So I do hit them twice now, but it's basically just 1 exercise. It's going to be a shrug, whether you want to do dumbbell or barbell, or I love Haney shrugs, especially on a Smith machine. You have a ton of options. But again, just make sure that you're getting better all the time, trying to lift more weights or more reps or better form. We're going to slide to the bench. The benefit of owning your own gym is as I'm working out, I could already set this stuff up in advance, which is awesome. So we're going to do a dumbbell shrug today, and I'm going to set it up for 95s. My goal here, I'm just going to keep my arms straight. I want to try and lift my shoulders and contract my traps as much as possible up to my ears. Maybe give that a quick squeeze, and then I'm going to bring it back down. I don't want to stay too long in that stretch. Just go right back up into it. Just like that. So 95 pounds. I'm hoping I can probably get about 12 out of it. We'll find out. But again, just trying to train that upper trap and levators that run through here and close to your neck, and just kind of strengthen that top part above the shoulder. All right, let's get into a set. Come on. I think I picked the right weight. I had about, 11 good full reps. And that's the ones that I count and write down. How many full, complete reps did I do? And then on top of that, I am trying to go for that maybe 3/4 rep that I can't get that full squeeze on. Half rep, quarter rep, taking that muscle to failure. But when I write it down, I'm only counting really how many good reps did I get in my tracking system, and then improving every time based off, maybe I got 10 good reps this time. Maybe next time I probably won't up the weight. I'll try to go for 11 or maybe 12 good reps. You have to remember, progressive overload, if you're a natural, if you're not taking anything, it's going to be slow, right? If you're a beginner, it can be a little bit quicker. But realistically, if you're not taking anything, you got to be a little patient with yourself. You have to understand that progression is going to be a couple reps every time. And then eventually, once you go, maybe I did 8, 9, 10, maybe I got 13, 14, 15. Now I'm going to increase the weight. And maybe I only get 8 there. And the next time I try to get 9 or 10. Next time I try to get 11 or 12. Once I get to 15 again, then I can increase that weight. If you're natural, you're not taking anything, just be patient. Work hard, trust the process, and just know that every time you just get a little bit better, and that's really what matters. And don't compare yourself to these guys taking gear, because they might run into issues down the road that you won't. And just know that true health is about being natural and being the best version of yourself. I'm going to get into my light set. I've grabbed 50s. It's a little bit more than the half. But last time I think I got 23 when I did this. So my goal is to just try and beat 23. Big squeeze at the top. Squeezing those top part of my traps. On back day, I'm going to hit the bottom part of my traps, so I'm not too worried about trying to get those. I'm just trying to squeeze those traps. So that was great. Last time I did this exercise with 50s, I got 23 full reps, and I just got 25 full reps. So that's awesome. I think I hit the shoulders and hit these exercises just less than a week ago. And I progressed by two full reps on this exercise. And the 95s, I think I went 1 or 2 up on that. So that's great. I'm really happy with that progression. And next time I'll see if I can get, for the heavy, 13 or 14, and for the light, maybe get 27, 28 and progress that way. But I'm happy that I got it. And every time you just try and beat it just a little, that's all that matters. But we are done with our shrugs, and we're going to be moving on. Shoulders and traps are all done. We've done 4 exercises. We only have 3 left. 2 tricep and 1 bicep. More than halfway done our workout. It's, I don't know, maybe been 25 minutes, if that. I can't remember when we started. But triceps, I like to do one that I push down with and one exercise that I push up with. And I just try to kind of alternate. One day I'll do the down first, one day I'll do the up first. It's the down first day. We're going to do a V-bar, which should be our strongest lift. I'm going to use the cable machine over here. My last weight was 155, and I think I only got 8 at 155 when I did this last. So because it's the first exercise for the triceps, even though we have used the triceps a little bit during our shoulder press, I am going to take 1 set, not to failure, just to warm things up. So I've set it to 70 pounds, super light. I'm just going to warm up my triceps, get some blood pushing through there. Focus on contracting and stretching. The key on any kind of cable tricep exercise where I'm pushing down is to not let my elbows come forward at all. I want to always keep my elbows tight, and that way I keep tension on the triceps at all times. The second I let those elbows go forward, my lat right here is holding me up. And if I push that back, my tricep holds me up. Okay, so we want to keep it triceps the whole time. That was just a nice light warm up. Get some blood through there, make sure I'm ready to go. I'm going to pop it down to 155. And again, that's lion style of lifting. It's just 1 heavy, maybe get 8 to 10. I think I got 8 last time. So if I could get 9, that would be amazing. That's progression, which is all that matters. And then we'll pop it down to my light set afterwards. All right, here we go. Nice and slow up, keeping those elbows there. Oh. Ah. 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 8, 9, come on. Amazing, took that to failure. I got 10 reps, so I beat my last one by 2 reps. Stoked about that. That is the progression that I want. Another thing I want you to notice on these tricep exercises, and a lot of people do this, is when you're coming up, a lot of people stop at that 90 point. You are robbing yourself of so much tricep. Bringing that all the way up, where you get this big curve here in your elbow joint, and your tricep actually gets to stretch out. That is what makes sure, number one, you build up the part of the tricep at the bottom. You don't get elbow pain in the future. Because if you can handle the weight in this tough position here, you're going to be super strong at a good position here. And so, speaking not just from a hypertrophy standpoint, although that's definitely the case, we want to stretch as much as possible, but for a health standpoint and having good health around your elbow joint here, being able to come all the way up and then all the way down is super important. I got to check the board again because I forgot what my light weight was. So let's see. V-bar 155. I just got 10. Stoked about that. And we're going to hit 80. I remember last time on this exercise, I did 70 and I got 33 reps. And the reason I want to bump up to 80 this time is I want that zone to be between 20 and 30 because I beat it last time at 70. I got 33. It's time now. I progress. It's time now for me to up the weights and take it to the next level. So, because it's my first time doing 80, I'm really just trying to hit the goal of 20 reps. If I get more than that, that's awesome. No matter what, I'm taking to failure. But it's a brand new weight. I haven't yet tested the rep range on it. So this is going to be the first test. We're just going to take it to failure, whatever it is. My triceps are already feeling pretty good after that first set. They're feeling pumped up, but nothing pumps up more than a light set. And that's what I think a lot of people are missing in the gym. Actually, a lot of bodybuilders do this. They do very high rep stuff, and they have sets where they're, go for 40, 50 reps sometimes, and it just blows the muscles up. They're all pumped up in the gym. You'll see guys doing bicep curls with 40s, and then some huge bodybuilder will come by and do bicep curls with 20s. And it's like, why is that? Well, he understands that training endurance is also important, especially for size. So we're going to get into this set. I'm hoping to get at least 20 out of it. Again, look at this big stretch. My tricep is holding my weight for me, and I'm going to draw it down. I'm just trying to feel tricep the entire time. Keeping tension all the way up. It's already on fire. That's 20. Come on, push. And after sets like this, you almost feel like your arms are going to explode. But that's the way we want it to be. Just pumped full of blood right now. I got 23 good ones out of that. And then I kept going to get 24, 25, 26 that were okay. taking to failure, but I'm only going to count the 23 that were good. And next time we just try and get 24, 25, etc. But that felt really good. And I'm done with this exercise. Get in, get out. One heavy, one light, moving on. I'm going to grab a drink of water here as we talk about our next exercise. We just did a push down, something pushing towards the ground. So now we're going to go with something overhead. I've chosen today the overhead dumbbell extension.